Hello and welcome. This is Living Room Requests in the living room of Valence House Museum. And this is one of the free choices which Paul gave me. Thank you so much. This is something I've loved, I've wanted to do for ages. I mean, since I was a girl. The Three Fishes, famous poem by Charles Kingsley, which is often quoted in novels and things like that. Men must work and women must weep. And the music was written by John Hullah. I will put all the dates in the description and other things as well. And we're going to do something unusual here, and we see if it works. If it did work, you're seeing it now.
Thank you, Paul.
Three fishes went sailing out into the west as the sun went down. Each thought on the woman who loved him the best, and the children stood watching them out of the town. For men must work and women must weep, and there's little to earn and many to keep. Though the harbour bar be moaning. Three wives sat up in the lighthouse tower, and they trimmed the lamps as the sun went down. They looked at the squall and they looked at the shore, and the night-wrack came rolling up ragged and brown. But men must work and women must weep, though storms be sudden and waters deep, and the harbour be moaning. Three corpses lay out on the shining sands in the morning gleam as the tide went down, and the women are weeping and wringing their hands for those who will never come back to the town. For men must work and women must weep, and the sooner 'tis over, the sooner to sleep. And goodbye to the bar and its
Oh, I did the trick that I did when I first started playing the piano as a child, which is to come off on the pedal and take my hands off while the pedal carried it on. There, I got demerited for that
Oh, Patricia.
when I was a child, 8 years old. Anyway, thank you so much. I've loved this song ever since I was a child. Since I was about 9, 10. I found it on one of the unfiled 78s with Louise Kirby Lunn singing it. Link in the description. I'll bet somebody's digitized it. And then I found the sheet music, which has been photocopied from about the same time. Anyway.
You should also check out the video which spawned this request, which was Patricia's showing songs
the sheet
that she
music
wants to
collections.
do,
Yes,
and
I'm
that
going.
Paul picked up,
Oh, I wish I never get a chance
so
to do this. And Paul just went.
Request.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul. And I'll just say quickly that this, yes, is a mandolin, and it's most commonly recognised for the sort of like bluegrass mandolin.
Give us a little blast of what normally this sounds like on a Saturday night.
No, there's plenty of that on the internet. The most important thing to know, and why you come to this channel, and you know, my channel and listen to Patricia and I doing things is because it's a bit different, but it actually is not different. The design that Lloyd Law came up with of this F-style mandolin, the Gibson Company in 1922, predated what we now think of as bluegrass. And Lloyd Law was a virtuoso, classical mandolinist. He would definitely know this song. I'm sure if you dug around it amongst his personal effects, you would find it. And so this is actually, when you see this, it's not Bill Monroe. It's actually this.
We're bringing it back.
Is this the music that was conceived upon playing upon this instrument? I just wanted to make that really important point.
Yes, you did the same thing with what's the guy's name? Grappelli worked with him. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But I love these connections where you take the person
Was it Django?
Yes.
With
and
the
you said,
banjo.
Yes, and you said this would have been his world that he would have emerged from and would have known.
Yeah.
But a lot of people who exemplify his music now do not know.
That's
we
true.
have to know the origins.
Definitely worth waiting. If you look,
The source.
if you scroll back on the feed of Django Reinhardt, you'll see him as an adolescent with the zither banjo, the most common type of domestic banjo in the 1890s, 1900s, 1910s.
So you're not having his name
classic
just
banjo,
to hand.
and he would have been far more familiar with this kind of music.
So you've done the same thing, isn't that? That's magnificent.
It's just important to say because after the war and during the 1930s and stuff, it eclipsed so much music of the previous generation, didn't it? In terms of popularity as known today.
We're dressed up like this and acting rushed now because we're about to do some music to accompany an exhibition launch of this wonderful artist called Glindoni, who lived around here in Dagenham and who the Valence House is now spotlighting. And I've tried to dress as much like a Glindoni painting as possible. So hence this.
I couldn't find my suit like that.
You look great. You look fine,
thank you
as
for
always.
Watching. Make sure you subscribe to Patricia and Hammond Songs for these very interesting journeys of music.
Well, you clearly find it interesting if you're still listening at this point and haven't switched off. So there's that. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See you later.
See you later, hopefully.